Welcome back to Be the Voice with Tojo. Tojo, you shared a lot of insights from your experience in Toastmasters. But I'm also interested to know more about your leadership journey in Toastmasters and also how are you going to bring it back to your profession? How is it going to really make an impact going forward? So, you are now an area director for Area D1. Area director is not something that usually Toastmasters take up in the first year. You are almost completing 1 year with Toastmasters in District 120. And now you're already a Toastmaster area director. What exactly pushed you to be an area director? And what exactly are you expecting as a leader, as a speaker, to get those lessons as an area director? I'm really interested to know your urge to be a area director and your enthusiasm to be an area director and what exactly is going to bring that impact into your career.
Yes. A lot of challenges in terms of developing a lot of clubs, retaining the club, and giving attention to each and every member in that particular club, understanding their passion, understanding their focus area, and guiding them to bridge their gaps. So I thought this is going to be a learning for me because, as I told, being in sales profession, my ambition is to become a leader in my profession. So I'm in the path of going. I'm in the path of learning towards becoming towards the leadership, taking towards the leadership journey in my life, in my profession. So I thought this experience as an area director will be helpful for me because I can replicate same learnings which I have here in my professional life also. That's the only thing I said. Okay, I said yes to him. I told I'm ready to take up this challenge and develop my leadership skills.
I have one interesting question for you. Are you a person who reacts to a situation as a leader, or you wanted to completely plan it and execute? What kind of a person or what kind of a leader are you?
Yeah. So initially, I still remember I always used to react whenever something happened. So especially I still remember some of the conflicts I had in my expert team, especially in terms of attending, preparing the agenda or uh, encouraging the people to take up the roles or the pathways. So I've seen that I have been little. I had some kind of impulse attitude the initial stage as a Toastmaster. Then some of the conversation which I had with some of the seniors, like even I still remember the conversation I had with you, especially how to keep calm and quiet, don't take it too much into personal. So all those are management lessons which I learned. So I feel that those lessons which I learned as a EXCOM member in Toastmasters have boosted my confidence, and that's the reason I thought this role as a area director will help me to learn more and become more polished and a successful leader.
Looks like you are a very organized leader person. I'm sure you're going to make an impact in several individuals' lives and career through your area director role. Because there are a lot of clubs, 4 or 5 clubs under your area, and about 100 members under your area.
Yeah,
is that
almost
right?
80 members.
80 members. I'm sure like you are going to make a huge impact in the careers and lives of those 80 members. Tojo. So coming back to your profession, so what exactly do you think this role of area director is going to play in your career? What impact is it going to make? And what are the plans that you have in terms of your profession? Because now you are an area director, your schedule is quite busy with a lot of travel and going to a lot of these clubs, meetings, etc. So now, like with this rich experience from the area director in Toastmasters, how are you going to transition or transform that experience into your profession?
Yeah. So initially, I told the reason for me joining Toastmasters, right? The main reason I joined Toastmasters is to develop my leadership skills. As I am some enrolled in my current company for the leadership training program, I felt that Toastmasters will give me a platform where I can also develop leadership qualities through Toastmasters, which might help me in my profession also. So that's it. That's the main reason I joined Toastmasters. Now, these kind of learnings which I had as a member of Toastmasters, as a exco member of Toastmasters, as the area director of Toastmasters, meeting different people, understanding different people requirements, interacting with different people in different hierarchy of seniors in Toastmasters itself, and even lot of mentors in Toastmasters. No, I get to know, I get a lot of learning from the mentors, how to prepare a speech, how to conduct yourself, how to be polite, how to be passionate about what you're doing. So all those members of Toastmasters and seniors and these roles which is assigned to me will definitely help me to nurture my capabilities as a leader. I feel that this exposure which Toastmaster is giving to me will definitely help me to become a leader in my organization, where at present where I'm undergoing the leadership training program.
Tojo, there has been a lot of this Toastmaster jargon that you used. But for those non-Toastmasters who are listening to this podcast, what are the leadership lessons that you wanted to tell it to the listeners without the Toastmasters jargon?
See, for all the viewers, there will be a remarkable change in you. I'm the change. I've seen a lot of difference the way I conduct myself. You, if I started reading, I never used to take time to read. So when you're into Toastmasters, you will start developing some of the new skills about reading, uh, about the importance of developing the communication skill, about how you will, how the kind of learnings which you have, especially how to react to a different situation, how to be polite, how to be how to respond to any situations. Earlier I used to respond with an impulse mode. Now I to any situation, whether it's sending out a message or reading out a mail or replying to a mail or speaking to anyone, while replying to anyone, while reacting to any conversation, I think a lot. Instead of sending an immediate reply, I digest that message, then understand the implications which might uh, turn, whether it is going to how the receiver might uh, accept it. So the way I react to any situation have changed. So I encourage everyone, everyone, those who are listening to this, should take up Toastmasters journey, because this will definitely bring in a lot of changes in you as a person.
Let's probably do a quick fun game. I'll give you a situation. Let me know like how would you react to this kind of a leadership dilemma. Your team has just failed on a big project. Do you immediately focus on finding who's accountable, or do you first focus on lessons learned and moving forward?
Lesson learned.
So you're not interested to know who was accountable?
I used to do a lot of postmortem before joining Toastmasters. Now I understood. You should not to take it so seriously. It's always there is continuous improvement. So you should not be focusing on one individual, but you can there are a lot of lessons you might learn from any failure situation. It's lesson learned.
They typically say failure is an orphan, but it looks like you are an amazing leader who doesn't want to put too much of efforts into finding who's accountable.
Yeah.
Rather, you want to focus way forward.
Correct.
That's amazing, Tojo. One more typical leader's dilemma. You notice a talented team member is struggling with motivation. Do you primarily try to impose them with a rousing speech like a TED talk, or sit down one on one and understand specific barriers?
It's always better to sit and understand their specific barriers. He might be having a lot of work pressure or might be having some personal commitments. So we should always understand what are the barriers which he is facing, so that we can. In Toastmasters we have a mentorship pool, right? So it's always better to understand the person's requirement and give him right kind of mentorship. We can get the help from a lot of senior mentors in Toastmasters for based on the individual's interest level. So it's always better to sit down and understand their motive.
Thank you, Tojo. One last question in the leader's dilemma segment. When celebrating success, do you primarily highlight the team's collective effort or recognize outstanding individual contribution?
It's always celebrating the team success. That's how I learned in my form club. Each and every member, especially whenever in Toastmasters, Anana Orators Toastmasters Club, whenever a new member joins our club, we should celebrate it. We should make it a big news. We create a posture, welcome those individuals. I always say whenever any lead, whenever any potential Toastmasters call me to know about Toastmasters, I never leave that number like that. I always save, if you see in my phone, I save these numbers as ATG, Anna Nagar Toastmasters guest. So I have so many ATGs in my phone. So that I start following with them. So this will give you, so when you save the number and start communicating with them, send the benefits, send the messages related to Toastmasters, how it's going to help individuals. So this will help. So I always I believe in celebrating the success as a group.
So I'll tell you what, I was a person who was interested in highlighting individual contributors in success. But my learning out of this experience is that when you give a collective credits to the team, what happens is that someone who might not have contributed a lot, they are motivated now to push more, more than what they were giving previously. I think this is a great leadership lesson that you have highlighted. Rapid fire questions. A bit touched upon in the leadership dilemma as well. Lead by example or lead by instruction?
Lead by example.
Delegate or do it yourself?
Delegate.
Why not do it yourself, Tutu?
You should give opportunities for others also to grow, right?
It helps them grow them as a leader. Right? Data-driven decisions or intuition-driven decisions?
Data-driven decisions.
Motivate with praise or motivate with challenge?
Motivate with challenge. If there is no challenge, people will not grow.
Short-term wins or long-term strategy?
It should be always long-term strategy.
What's one thing you believe every leader needs? Learn from your Toastmaster journey. This is not a rapid fire, but a quick question for you.
Perseverance and never give up attitude.
That's great, Tojo. Now tell me, your area director, you are having a vision, you are having a pathway for your area director journey. But what is your aspiration in your career, and how you wanted to circle that back to Toastmasters?
Yeah, my aspiration is always to become a successful leader, especially in my current organization. I should take up a prominent leadership role in my organization. That's what I'm always aspiring for. I'm towards a journey of becoming a successful leader. I should use all those learnings which I have, which Toastmasters is giving me as an individual. So these learnings, which will definitely help me, will be a booster for my professional life to become a successful leader.
Thanks, Tojo. Viewers, I hope you liked Be the Voice with Tojo. I got completely inspired with Tojo, with his experience, his journey, and everything. I'm sure you got inspired too. Thank you, Tojo, for your time.
Thank you, Sesh.